Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you are all doing well. Today I am going to present an introduction to web development. In today's digital world, websites play a very important role in our daily life. In this lesson, I will discuss the following topics. First, an introduction to web development. Second, an overview of web development and how it works. Third, the importance of learning web development in today's digital world. Next, we will explore the basic components of web development. After that, we will learn about getting started with HTML and understand the fundamentals of HTML. Then we will briefly look at the history of HTML. Moving forward, I will explain how HTML code is written and also discuss the basic structure of an HTML document. Finally, we will end the lesson with a short conclusion. Let us now begin with the introduction to web development. Web development is the process of creating, designing, and maintaining websites on the internet. It involves different technologies and skills that work together to build a complete website. Through web development, developers create web pages that allow users to view information, interact with content, and perform different online activities. For example, when you open a website and see images, menus, buttons, and text, these visible parts are created through front-end development. Behind the scenes, back-end development manages the data servers and system process that makes the website function properly. When a developer work on both the front-end and back-end parts, it is known as full-stack development. Now, let us talk about the importance of learning web development. Web development is very important because it helps students understand how websites are created and how the internet works. By learning web development, students can build their own websites, blogs, or digital projects. Web development also improve creativity, logical thinking, and problem solving skills. Now we will talk about the basic components of web development. Web development mainly relies on three important technologies: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML, hypertext markup language. It is used to create the structure of the web page. And CSS, cascading style sheet. It adds designs, colors, and layout to make the web page look attractive. And the JavaScript makes the website interactive and dynamic like buttons, animations and effects. अगर आपने कोई animations, button या effects वगैरह अगर आपने ऐड करने हैं तो आप JavaScript का यूज़ करते हैं. Now let us begin with HTML, the first and most important step in web development. HTML, hypertext markup language. जैसे कि हमने पहले बात की है कि HTML को वेब पेज का स्ट्रक्चर बोला जाता है कि ये स्ट्रक्चर क्रिएट करने के लिए HTML का यूज़ किया जाता है. इट अलो अस टू ऐड हेडिंग्स, पैराग्राफ्स, इमेजेस एंड लिंक्स टू ऑर्गेनाइज कंटेंट क्लियरली. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ़ यू वांट टू क्रिएट अ वेब पेज अबाउट योर स्कूल, तो आप उसमें क्या क्या चीज़ें ऐड करना चाहेंगे? लाइक ऐड द स्कूल नेम एज अ हेडिंग, include information about classes and activities, insert images of the school campus. In simple words, HTML forms the skeleton of a website on which everything else is built. HTML fundamentals. HTML work using tags and elements which tell the web browser how to display content on a web page. Like some common HTML tags are like h1, headings used to create headings, P used to create paragraphs, B used to create a bold text, I used to italic the text, img image is used to insert images. So in short, HTML fundamentals are the building blocks of every website. History of HTML. HTML or Hypertext Markup Language was first introduced in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee, the inventor of the World Wide Web (WWW). It was originally created to help researchers share documents and information online. In short, HTML has grown from a simple tool for sharing documents into the foundation of modern websites or web pages. Now let us learn how to write HTML code. Writing HTML is simple and can be done using basic text editor like Notepad, Notepad++, or advanced editors like Visual Studio Code. Developers write HTML tags and save the file with .html extension. When this file is opened in a web browser, the browser reads the code and display the web page. Now let us understand the basic structure of an HTML document. The main parts are doc type, define the HTML version, HTML tag, the root element of any web page, head section contain the title and a meta data, body section contain all the visible contents like text, images, headings, links, etc. In short, the head section gives information to the browser while the body section is what user actually see and interact with the web page. To conclude, in today's lecture we have learned the basics of web development. We started by understanding what web development is and why it is important in today's digital world. We explored the basic components of web development like HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We also learned how to get started with HTML, the fundamentals of HTML, the history of HTML, writing HTML code, and the basic structure of an HTML documents. By learning these basics, students can now start creating their own simple web pages and take the first step toward becoming future web developers. Thank you so much.